that dress you wore when we were young and fancy free, and we were in a different time. On a fresh spring day in the month of May, we went to the church to exchange our vows. To having home was a simple verse. Till death do us part, for better or worse, through laughter and pain, till the end of our days. From the day I took you as my bride, till our final years unfold, you've had a wild and crazy ride, and I love you with all my heart and soul. Through all the months and all the years, and all the pain and all the tears, through all life's crazy twists and turns, you'll always be my Daisy Jane, my Daisy Jane. Sure, I'll be the one to lend a hand as you lay in bed, to tend to you as time moved on. With a light in your eyes like the day we wed, life had a different path instead, keeping you as the healthy one, to care for the me life left behind, all broken down in the setting sun. From the day I took you as my bride, till our final years unfold, you've had a wild and crazy ride, and I love you with all my heart and soul. Through all the months and all the years, and all the pain and all the tears, through all life's crazy twists and turns, you'll always be my Daisy Jane, my Daisy Jane. You took on the road with your gentle smile, and carried the weight of the family with a song and a whistle. While you raised my spirits and set me free. From the day I took you as my bride, till our final years unfold, you've had a wild and crazy ride, but I love you with all my heart and soul. Through all the months and all the years, and all the pain and all the tears, through all life's crazy twists and turns, you'll always be my Daisy Jane, my Daisy Jane, my Daisy Jane. I love you, Daisy Jane.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
His tangled beard was long and gray, his sight was almost gone. He said, in my life I've learned some things that I should probably pass along. You'll learn to drink and throw a punch and party until 3. Then you'll find love and take a wife and raise a family. But before you start your winding path and learn to work the land, Take the measure of a man. Measure of a man. You'll learn the things you need to know from the measure of a man. Whether he's the president or living off the land, you'll learn the things you need to know from the measure of a man. A man should look straight in your eyes as he offers you his hand, and his handshake should be firm and strong. That's the measure of a man. When your truck breaks down along the road and your hope is almost gone, he'd be the one to stop and say he'll gladly drive you home. The measure of a man. You'll learn the things you need to know from the measure of a man. Whether he's the president or living off the land, you'll learn the things you need to know from the measure of a man. He quickly earns the crowd's respect when he walks into a room, whether it's an old folks' home or children's Sunday school. He's the kind of man you'd like to have leading your platoon, 'cause he'll always get you there and bring you home again. That's the measure of a man. You'll learn the things you need to know from the measure of a man. Whether he's the president or living off the land, you'll learn the things you need to know from the measure of a man.
His name is Nick Taylor. That is Tayler Music. You can check him out all over social media by that name. It is called Measure of a Man. And before that, another great tune called Daisy Jane. We'll have one more from Nick Taylor in just a second because it is Triple Play Thursday on The Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. That means every artist on the program gets 3 songs in a row played tonight, and I've got a couple of great radio interviews as well. A couple of guys named Rick on the show tonight. Rick Lee Vincent in hour number 1 and Rick Ivanoff in hour number 2. You're going to enjoy the stories behind their songs and, of course, their 3 songs as well that we will play tonight. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to everybody affected by these storms that came in last week. I was stranded for 3 days at my job in Springfield, Missouri, and I got home Tuesday, and we did not have power either except for a generator. So I hope everybody is safe and staying warm. I know Nashville is really bad right now. They had a major ice storm, and I knew as of yesterday, 200,000 people were still without power. So our thoughts and prayers and everything goes out to those folks in Nashville. And I got a lot of friends and artists that are from that area, of course, as well. I also want to give a big shout out to all of the radio stations that replay this program. We got great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com, Radio.com from Belgium, DownTheRoadRadio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio, Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden. We are on HotAndFunkyRadio.com. It's actually 957 HotAndFunkyRadio.com, KWRadio.com, Boone Country in Canada, TexasBrewRadio.com back in Texas, NBRNOnline.com in Nashville, and the Music Room in the UK. You can stream the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming formats like iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Spotify. Wherever you stream music, just search the Tim Kelly Show. The third song in the triple play is a smash hit for Nick Taylor. It is called One Bar Stool on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
And all the whiskey out down doesn't chase them away. And all them images keep coming back to stay. All the things I wish I would have done or said swirl like heavy smoke inside my head. Should get up, go home while I can walk, but I'll be here till bartender's last call. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. Darling, I still smell your perfume from last New Year's Eve. Your head on my shoulder, my heart on my sleeve. You grabbed my head, said let's run with the wind. Escape these four walls when the dance lights grow dim. That slick dark street took a turn I can't erase. Worn out tires on my dad's 83 left no trace. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. Looking for heartbreak, two hands on the wheel. Keep seeing your last glass, still can't believe it's real. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. One bar stool at a time.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Never had a drink just to get drunk, no. But ever since our history's been in my trunk, I keep downing margaritas, vomit on tequila, trying to drown my feelings about truth. Maybe what's better for you ain't me. So what I'm gonna do is fill up my cup and take it down smooth. Now that you're gone, I got nothing to lose. While I'm sitting there sipping and wishing that you were still here, I'm pouring out bottomless tears. Cheers to all the memories that I'll miss. Holidays and graduations of the future kids. No more picket fences, back to young and restless. Nothing left that I can undo. I'm bottling up and drinking my blues. If liquor could talk, it'd tell me the truth. Maybe what's better for you ain't me. So what I'm gonna do is fill up my cup and take it down smooth. Now that you're gone, I got nothing to lose. While I'm sitting there sipping and wishing that you were still here, I'm pouring out bottomless tears. Keep 'em coming, baby, until I'm feeling nothing at all. Fill 'em up and watch 'em drop right under the table. I'm bottling up and drinking my blues. If liquor could talk, it'd tell me the truth. Maybe what's better for you ain't me. So what I'm gonna do is fill up my cup and take it down smooth. Now that you're gone, I got nothing to lose. While I'm sitting there sipping and wishing that you were still here, I'm pouring out bottomless tears. I'm pouring out bottomless tears. Pouring out bottomless tears.
Song number 2.
Unstoppable like a freight train. When you get me going, it's a high-speed chase. Heart's racing, trying to keep the pace. Where we're going, we don't need no brakes. I like it, I want it, I got it, I need it. You want it, come get it. I like it, I want it, I got it, I need it. You want it, come get it. Got 'em like, hey now, here we go. Better get a grip, don't you lose control. Hey now, here we go. Better hold tight, it's your very first rodeo.
is Onoleigh. Anna Lee, all one word. Go give her a like and a follow on social media. She is fantastic. That is called First Rodeo, and before that, a great tune called Bottomless Tears. And she will be a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show on an Indie Wednesday edition of the program. That is coming up on February the 18th. You got to be sure to make sure you check that one out. She is super talented, as you've already heard in those first two songs, and we're going to play one more from her in just a second. But check out my full live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of my website. It is KICR, and I got some great upcoming interviews in the very near future. In the very near future, like after one more song, I have my first radio interview of this evening, and Rick Lee Vincent is going to be that man. He's going to join us on the program, and we're going to have a great chat and play three of his great songs as well. One more for Anna Lee to complete her triple play. It is called Never Beg a Man. And unless you want three songs on Triple Play Thursday, then go ahead and we'll get it done, all right? On the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
On my own again, but hey, that's okay. 'Cause I ain't even checked my phone since yesterday. Used to cry my eyes dry constantly. Now I'm only on my knees when I'm about to pray. I would never beg a man to love me. Never want someone who doesn't want me. I might beg your pardon, excuse me, darling. Beg for change when I hit the bottom, but I'll never beg a man to love me. Out on the street, it's like I don't even see ya. Don't even see, no I don't. Just hearing your name brings temporary amnesia. I would never beg a man to love me. Never want someone who doesn't want me. I might beg your pardon, excuse me, darling. Beg for change when I hit the bottom, but I'll never beg a man. I would never beg a man to love me. Never want someone who doesn't want me. I might beg forgiveness, God's my witness. Beg for answers when I got a question, but I'll never beg a man to love me. I know people claim that closed mouths don't get fed, but I ain't starving, baby. And there's one thing that I ain't said: I would never beg a man to love me. Never want someone who doesn't want me. I might beg your pardon, excuse me, darling. Beg for change when I hit the bottom, but I'll never beg a man. I would never beg a man to love me. Never want someone who doesn't want me. I might beg forgiveness, God's my witness. Beg for answers when I got a question, but I'll never beg a man to love me.
To the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio. It is Triple Play Thursday. That means every artist on the program gets three songs in a row played tonight. The next three you get to hear the stories behind, though, in a great radio interview with Rick Lee Vincent. How are you tonight?
Hey, I'm doing great, Tim. Thank you. Happy New Year, by the way, and great to be with you.
Same to you. Thanks for doing the program tonight. I appreciate the time. And you are calling from Las Vegas, Nevada. How about that?
Yeah, that's right. That's where that's the home base of Rick Lee Vincent.
That's awesome. You know, this little town of 10,000 in Branson's called the live show capital of the world, just based on how many theater seats they have here. Little town of 10,000 has over 58,000 theater seats, but you got quite a few there in Vegas too. There's a lot of great shows there as well, and I bet you've seen a bunch of them.
Yeah, I've seen a couple. You know, being a local Las Vegas resident, you know, the Strip is not someplace we spend a lot of time going to, but
Yep.
I have seen a couple of live shows here. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, it's that way in Branson too. After a live show, it takes about 30 minutes to get out of a theater to make a left turn, you know, to get out of here. So it's the same way here too. We stay
sense.
pretty busy. You formed the Rick Lee Vincent Group in 2022, and so tell us kind of how you got started in the world of music.
Well, I started playing guitar when I was 8 or 9 years old and played in bands in junior high school. Ultimately, I played in a lot of country acts. Ended up, you know, as a guitar player, playing, generally speaking, rhythm and lead guitar as a sideman for a number of acts. And then ultimately, the last band I was in, which was an opening act for Tom Petty and The Clash and Black Oak, Arkansas, I ended up opening my own studio after that and decided not to do any more with not to be in any more bands unless I was just going to do my own thing. And so I started writing and recording music back then, and little by little it grew. And so I reformed it after I retired from another industry, and started recording songs and co-writing those songs with my brother, Larry Lee Vincent. And that's it. That's sort of how that thing started.
That's awesome. You've got a wide range of music influences too, and I love that because I listen to a lot of that wide range of music too. I love country though because of that 90s country. That's what got me into country radio. But you're influenced and draw inspiration from Miles Davis all the way to Johnny Cash. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we certainly have a wide range of stuff that we've listened to and played over the years. It hasn't, I would say we're more of a country rock, Americana style in this iteration of what we do, but we certainly played rock, rockabilly, blues, big fan of blues. So yeah, and then in terms of the style of music that we write, we just try to write what we like. We have some songs they're definitely country, more folk, some that are more towards the rock, but rock and roll. But yeah, it's kind of whatever we like, whatever we feel like writing, we just write and record ourselves. So
There you go.
we don't have any limitations as to the style of what we do.
You mentioned about, before we got on here, being an independent artist, and you've been independent for a long, long time. And there's a lot of benefits to that because you get to make the music that resonates with you and that you feel that, you know, will resonate with others. That's the beauty of that, huh?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Yeah, it's whatever we want to do, whatever we decide to write, whatever we decide to record, whatever we decide to produce, or whatever we decide to release is completely up to us. We've grown a reasonable amount of following on Spotify and YouTube, for example. So our music does resonate with a number of people out there, and so for us, in not really having a label necessarily, is that we can just kind of do what we want. And that's really been the fun of this iteration of making music.
That's awesome. You know, I've lived in this indie underground world, as I call it, for the last 14 years of doing this show. But you went to a recording studio in Nashville that's called the Underground Treehouse. Now, that's one I hadn't heard of, but big shout out to them.
Absolutely. So Chris Folsom, who runs that and co-produces the music with me, is running that place. And I would say that everything that comes out of there from Chris, his son Jonah, who does guitar for us, and Michael Lusk, who's our singer, is just top quality music. And real symbiotic relationship with them in terms of the quality of what we're producing, because they're right on the same page with the style of music that we're writing.
That's awesome. You know, Michael Lusk is a great singer. He's a great demo singer. Him and a gal by the name of Dee Dee O'Malley, I've had them on the program. They formed a duet called Poppy Iris, and they were really pushing a lot of great songs to radio. And I love every time I hear Michael Lusk's name because I know that's going to be a good song.
Yeah, Michael's he's just phenomenal. I mean, he's such a pro. You don't really have to tell him specifically what to do in terms of you know, the melody that he gets from us. and what he turns it into is really, I think, extraordinary. He's an amazing talent. We're really blessed to have him singing our songs.
That's awesome. Well, you're the lead vocalist on some of the stuff that you do. You got Chris on keys, Jonah on guitar, and you also got a guy by the name of Michael on vocals. So that's pretty awesome. You got a full band that gives folks some great music out there to the folks.
Well, I mean, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we work really hard at trying to write, to write songs that people can relate to, that that stick to the sort of the idiom of the of what our style, so to speak, and that's kind of the the gist of what we're doing. My brother's a great lyricist, so he'll send me lyrics, and I'll put music to them. Then I'll get with Chris over at the Underground Treehouse, and we will go through the song and decide what the arrangement should be. And then his son John is doing the bulk of the guitar work for us. Michael Lusk is doing the vocals, and the songs are coming out really, we're really, really pleased with the results of what we get from Chris and the Underground Treehouse.
That's awesome. Well, I'm pleased with it too. That's how you get on this program. If I can say New Country's best behind a song, that's our tagline. If I can say New Country's best, and I can definitely say it behind your 3 songs tonight, that'll get you on this program. And so welcome to the show. It's a great having you tonight.
Well, it's an honor to be here. Thank you.
People that make music are called artists, but you actually do art. You've got a lot of great art and paintings that you've done. I was looking at the art of Rick Lee Vincent on your website. You got some good paintings on there. How'd you get started doing that?
I've been doing all of that, music and art and drawing and the graphic stuff for a lot of years, and just for the fun of doing it. It was never to do anything for commercial release. It was just, just a, I don't know if it's called an urge, but just, a calling of producing stuff like that. I really love the arts, and it's really fun to create stuff. So, and having a website to put it on is pretty fun too, because I control what goes on the website. So
right.
I like something I've created art-wise, I just throw it up there, but it's just, it was just for the fun of putting it out there. It's just a creative outlet along with writing.
Well, I tell you what, you've got a great song list too. I just looked at that, and you got 136 songs that people can listen to. And so you've been doing this for a little bit. The first song on there is 35 Years of Shifting Gears. That might be a truck driving song, huh?
That is, and it ended up being the first song because because of the alphabetical order that the songs are listed in, and because it's a number. But it was actually the first song we recorded with the Underground Treehouse. And it's definitely a song about truck driving for sure. It was really a salute to truck drivers worldwide, and I had part-time jobs, actually a couple of full-time jobs in driving, not over the road, but as big as a bobtail, and just a salute to truck drivers. And that was the first one we did with Michael Lusk, and we were just blown away by his vocals, and that sort of started the whole the whole list of songs you see there. There's some other songs on the I think maybe 10 songs were done elsewhere. They were done with LA session musicians and not done out of Nashville, but we just love the sound that came with Michael Lusk doing the vocals, so we've stuck with that.
Yep, absolutely. And I was telling you before we got started about the demos that I put on my songwriter showcase now, and I build each artist or songwriter a music player that can hold up to 500 songs. So if you want to be in that showcase, we'd love to have you, and then we put you right to radio with this thing I started called the Demo Listen Derby. So we'll get you on the radio with your demos.
That sounds great. That sounds great, Tim.
Absolutely. Your first song is great. We're going to talk about it in just a minute. It is called More Than Love, but let's talk about more than music. And you're busy too. You've had a business and doing all this other stuff, but we didn't talk about this. What do you like to do for fun away from music?
I would say at this point of not having a full-time job, the thing that I spent the most of my days is writing music, playing my guitar, and I've been doing a lot of AI videos, and I've done, I can't even count the number, for other artists. I've been making AI videos for their music for YouTube for other artists, because to monetize on YouTube, you have to have a video, not a static picture.
Right.
At least that's my understanding. And so I started making my own AI videos for my own music so that I'd have some sort of visual to accompany the song. Well, all of a sudden it turned into a business, and I've been making these videos for other people. They take quite a bit of time to create, but I've been spending my time doing that. So my hobby is actually music and doing these videos. And so that's kind of the bulk of my time my hobby is actually my retirement. So
That's
I
fun.
spend my time, making videos and writing songs and recording songs. And I'm having a blast doing that. I've been married for decades to my wife, Karen, and spend my days with her. But I spend most of my time writing and recording and creating videos.
That is awesome. I love that because that's how this show started. It started out as a hobby. I've wanted to be in radio when I was real young, and I tell the story about when I was a little boy. I used to talk into an empty Folgers coffee can to get a little bit of that reverb in my voice, and that's how much I wanted to be on the radio. Here we are. We're on the radio, but I love this as a hobby, but it just turned into more than that. You know, it's become a passion and really something I just fell in love with, and the country music that I get is so great, and the stories that it tells, and I get to hear these stories doing these interviews, and I call them the stories behind the songs, and that's what we're going to hear about your three here in a second. You just never know what you're going to hear, and you meet so many neat people, and it just has led you to meeting so many neat people. It wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for music.
Well, yeah, amen to that. Yeah, no question about it. And the fact that the ability to create stuff now is so much more reasonable than it was in the past, where you needed you can record for very little money these days and be able to put your product out there thanks to a lot of these distribution services. So it's just become a much bigger pool, and there's so many great talented people that don't necessarily have a record deal, so to speak,
Right.
or somebody pushing their product out there. And it's really just opened up the world, and it's just fantastic, the amount of material that's out there and how great so much of it is. Fantastic.
Yeah. And even those people, like I've interviewed a lot that have been on NBC's The Voice and that competition, or American Idol, or America's Got Talent, they may even win that competition. They get a record deal for a year and a pile of money and something like that, but it's still not easy even after that to keep that thing going and to ride that wave. A lot of times they don't get discovered until they win something like that, and they've struggled for 10 or more years, out there trying to get stuff going. And so that's why I've started doing this show a long time ago. And the independent artists, I love all of them because there's so much good music out there that the world needs to hear, and untapped talent and a deep talent pool too, isn't there?
Well, absolutely. And the fact is that the idea that you need a record label anymore to put a song out there, we don't.
Right.
We do everything ourselves. We write our own music, we record our own music, we publish our own music, we release our own music, and we release our own videos, and all of it is done. We're the only ones that are supporting it, and we're happy to do it. We just love creating the music that we put out there, but it's opened up that whole world. I mean, going back to when just the internet recording stuff doesn't cost like what it used to cost. So it's allowing so much great talent out there to get their product out there, to get their music out there.
Absolutely. And I talk about these groups all the time. If you're out there on the road doing shows together, that kind of thing, you become like family. You guys are probably like that too, but you are like that in the aspect that you mentioned your brother and you work together a lot doing this. So that's awesome.
My brother, I have an older brother, and we've been involved in music for years and years and years. We both had other jobs that we had to do to support ourselves, but we always wanted to write together and record together. And now that's exactly what we're doing. Yeah. He's out in California. I'm here in Nevada, and he'll send me lyrics. In fact, two of the songs that you're going to play are songs that are co-writes with my brother. And we're in different states, and still being able to put together music via FaceTime or whatever, and be able to write together, and then put the music out there, put it on our website or whatnot, put it on YouTube, etc. And it's opened up a whole world of being able to be an independent artist and grow a following.
That is awesome. And you mentioned too how this technology, I mean, over the years, it's just gotten better and better. And now we have this AI stuff going on where you can make these videos for people. And I mean, some of it just is so real. It's just crazy. So there's all of that good stuff out there. It's just a tool to use to make your job a lot easier, a lot more affordable for you to be able to do what you love to do. And that's the bottom line, right?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I think that, the idea of I hear a lot of criticism of AI, and maybe some of it's warranted, but from my mind, it's just a tool. I remember when synthesizers came out and they started imitating strings, and people were like, and woodwind instruments and whatnot, and said, we're going to put all these musicians out of business. And in fact, I remember the story of the Lynn drum when it came out. They still had to hire Jeff Picaro to program it, because even though it made drum sounds, you still needed somebody to input the information. I don't think AI is really any different than that when I think about it, Tim, because
Right.
AI is only as good as the people who are using it. I mean, I'd hate to see people lose jobs and income over it, but I just look at it strictly as a tool.
Yep.
To make videos the way we're making them, for the cost effectiveness that it allows us to make a video. I just don't know how you could. I know I couldn't do it without having an AI program to augment music, and it's just, that's the way I see it. I don't necessarily see it as a negative. I just see it as it's modern tools.
Yep.
Use them, don't use them, but they're available, and I think they're I think it's only as good as the sort of like garbage in, garbage out. It's whatever you put in. If it's going to be good, it's probably at the input of the artist working it, as opposed to the AI did it.
Absolutely.
That's how I view it.
That's some good stuff. I'm glad you said all of that, because that technology is not going away, and it is here to stay. And, and things do make a comeback. I know we talked about off the air, my first 8-track tapes was Steve Miller Band, Book of Dreams, and Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Now, they went to vinyl records. They gone to CDs. They've kind of done away with those. They're almost obsolete. People still try to sell them, but my truck doesn't even have a CD player in it. It's that new. And now we've got all this digital stuff with MP3s. Well, albums or vinyls making a comeback. It's coming all back around, isn't it?
Yeah, really. It really is. In fact, I owned a recording studio at one point. It was a 2-inch reel-to-reel. And all of a sudden, digital started to take that over. And it was just sort of the progression of invention. Really, it's
Yep.
I mean, I guess you can try and fight against it and be a purist, but I don't know. When reverb units came out, and people were they against reverb because it was creating echo that wasn't echo in a room or something? I don't know. I sort of embrace the modern tools that are available to us to use. And it's just a personal choice. I guess for me, I sort of embrace what AI can do.
Right. It beats that reverb I was trying to get out of a Folgers coffee can, and now we've got you guys on a thing called Reverb Nation too. So that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny.
Yep. Let's talk about your first song, "More Than Love." Tell us about it.
So, "More Than Love" is a co-write with my brother. "More Than Love." My brother's been married for decades, and so have I, and we've both been married decades to the same girl. And "More Than Love" really is a song. My brother's wife, who's just a fantastic girl named Beth, it's just his best friend in life. And the song really is about the fact that it's, the love is there. It'll never go away. It's as deep as love can be. But it's more than that. The two of them are just absolutely the best friends in life. They go places. They do things. They're always together. They have kids who are fully grown at this point. But the song "More Than Love" is about the relationship, and that sometimes, does it take work sometimes? Yeah, it takes work. But it's the kind of work that's rewarding, and for people with these long-term relationships, it's more than love, it's the friendship, and that's really what the song is going for.
That is awesome. That's one of the better outcomes that I've heard in a song. There's a lot of relationship songs, and a lot of them don't work out, unfortunately, for folks. And, the stats on marriage, it's still 50-50. So to have that kind of relationship, like you mentioned, you and your brother both being married for decades, that is awesome. Congratulations.
Well, yeah, thank you. We have some songs that are the opposite. That
Yeah.
I didn't choose them. I didn't choose them to put them on your show, but we certainly have them going both directions. But more than love, that song is certainly about my brother and his relationship with his lovely wife, and the things that they do together, and they've had, they really haven't had bad times. So I don't think this song is necessarily about going through hard times together and coming out the other end solid. But I think the song is just about the fact that the love is there. It's deep. It's forever. But sometimes you got to work through things also. And so that's what More Than Love is about.
That is awesome. We'll come back and talk about a really simple song title. And you wrote a song about this, Picture on a Mantle, and then Forever is Real. We'll talk about those when we come back with Rick Lee Vincent on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Starts with love or sometimes lust, but if you want it to last, build some trust. It starts with smiles and lots of laughter and early on. That's what you're after. It takes more than love to keep you strong. More than love when things go wrong. More than love, 'cause in the end, it's more than love to stay friends. It's easy at the start, 'cause you lead with all your heart. From fairy tale to real life, more than enough to make a life. It takes more than love to keep you strong. More than love when things go wrong. More than love, 'cause in the end, it's more than love to stay friends. It takes work and lots of time, some give and take, to go a lifetime. Communicate and have respect, working together, always connect. It takes more than love to keep you strong. More than love when things go wrong. More than love, 'cause in the end, it's more than love to stay friends. It takes more than love to keep you strong. More than love when things go wrong. More than love, 'cause in the end, it's more than love to stay friends.
His name is Rick Lee Vincent. That is called More Than Love, and that is a great song and a great story behind it. And congratulations on your lengthy marriage and your brothers. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, very proud of it.
And your wives, you know, they when they're still in love with you after all these years, that says a lot, doesn't it? Because you know, me and my wife has this saying: don't sweat the small stuff, and it's the simple things sometimes that can mean the most.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely, Tim. You're 100% right. I think after lengthy time together, you sort of become one.
Yep.
And you kind of think the same ways. Yeah, we disagree sometimes, but for the most part, we kind of see life the same way, and it's made it's been really easy. It hasn't been a challenge, and I know it hasn't been a challenge for my brother to have a long-term marriage with his wife. And for me, it's been the same way. It's not work. It's just a pleasure to be around somebody you love so much.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of changes over time, and that's what this next song explains a little bit. I listened to it before we went on the air. It's called Picture on the Mantle. And if we have a mantle, we've all had those pictures of ourselves when we were maybe in high school or it's our prom or whatever. And as time goes by, those pictures change when we look into the mirror. But tell us the story about this one.
So Picture on the Mantle, my brother wrote those lyrics, excuse me, and he sent the lyrics to me. Generally, when we write a song, because he's in a different state, we'll get on either the phone or FaceTime and talk about the song. I said, okay, so what are we looking at? Are we looking at folk? We looking at, we looking at country? We looking at a little bit more rock? He goes, you'll know when you read the lyrics, you'll know what to write for that. And I said, okay. So I read the lyrics, and it was, I know exactly what you're going for here. This is sort of the ballad thing, but it's also the story because we're brothers. We grew up together in the same household, and we were fortunate. We had parents who were involved in our lives and in music and sports, etc. And he wrote a song about a picture of our folks that's on his mantle. And he said, it's like they were fantastic parents to us, but we're like the only ones who remember them now. At this stage of our life, they're gone, and the memory of them is really all that remains. And if he and I aren't the only ones talking about them, then nobody is. And it was such a personal song, personal lyrics, and then it's also so universal. I think that's one of the really great things about the way my brother writes is he'll write something that's entirely personal, and yet it's really universal at the same time, something that people can relate to. Picture on the Mantle is exactly that. It's, I've got a picture of my folks, my wife's folks, they're all gone and to the next life, and it's like, well, who really remembers them? And we think that's really universal to anybody who's had aunts, uncles, grandparents, etc., that have been in your life and have passed on to the next one. Yeah. And that song is really about that. So it's highly personal and yet highly universal at the same time. So when he said, So when he said, you'll know what to write, generally speaking, everything we write together, we talk about. And this one, he said, you'll know when you read the lyrics what to write. And that's how Picture on the Mantle came into.
That is such an amazing story behind that song, because I talked to a lot of artists, obviously, on this program, hundreds of them, and they all are influenced by either their parents or their grandparents, it seems like, in the world of country music. They taught them how to play these instruments. They got them the piano lessons or the guitar lessons or all of that, or they played in bands themselves, and they're continuing that legacy of growing up around music. And I'm sure you're doing that and making mom and dad proud, too.
Thank you for saying that. But you're exactly right, though, about grew up, my father played piano. My mother used to sing all the time, and we just had that influence. Our grandparents also very much into music, and those influences, they were supportive. We did get to play. My brother started playing guitar at a young age, and he played, so I wanted to play, and we stuck with it, and it really grew into something that we became a lifelong endeavor and a lifelong love. And it did. Definitely started with our parents. No question.
That is awesome. The third song that's going to kick off the top of the next hour is called Forever Is Real, and I'm glad to hear that because I could probably talk to you for that long and hear these stories. This has been fun, but tell us about the song and what it's about.
So Forever Is Real, I was living in Southern California, and my wife, Karen, and I decided one Saturday to go drive to Las Vegas and get married. And so anybody's ever driven from Southern California to Las Vegas, that's a pretty long, boring drive out in the desert. So we're driving along, and she worked really hard. She was working for a doctor at the time, so her time off was the weekend. So we're driving out to Vegas to go get married, elope, I guess. And she fell asleep, and just driving. She woke up, and she grabbed my hand, and she looked at me, and she said, this is forever. And I said, for real. And so Forever Is Real is the song is absolutely written about the two of us meeting, starting out holding hands, dating, and grew into a life of complete happiness and love, which is, I guess, really rare for some people. But for me, it was just an amazing blessing. And so we drove there, got married, and drove home the same day, as it were, and been together ever since. So that's Forever Is Real is absolutely about her saying to me when she's just waking up and saying, this is forever.
Oh, man.
It's
I was going to ask you if you're out there in the desert and you got cold feet when she said that, but
forever is for real.
Forever is real. Yeah, that's the reality of it. But that's the beauty of it too, isn't it? Look at you now.
Well, in our case, yeah, but I think there's a little bit more to this song. There's also forever, meaning universally speaking, forever is real. We have a lot of songs that I think are
right.
That's some stuff that's probably got 12 songs in the can ready to be recorded this year that sort of speak to that, sort of the worship of the Creator, and that, that forever is real, the love is forever, as it relates to the song, and that we've made it, the song and the lyric, we've made it up to the top. We know our love will never stop. But it's also about creation as well, so I tried to tie the two things together in the lyrics of that song. But it was absolutely written for my wife, and that forever, the two of us, is real.
That is awesome, man. She probably loves hearing that every time she gets a chance on the radio, and you're going to get a chance tonight. We're going to put it on 13 radio stations around the world, and you mentioned about music being universal and the songs that you and your brother are creating being universal, so we're going to put it out to the universe tonight. Thanks for being here. It's been fun.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Tim. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Where can folks find Rick Lee Vincent on social media? I've been looking at your website, but I'll let you tell it.
RickLeeVincent.com, RickLeeVincentGroup.com. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. We have about 50,000 subscribers on YouTube at this point. I think there's about 70 videos of 70 of the songs that are released. If you go to RickLeeVincent.com, there's 130 videos to support the 130 some odd songs that we have that are out in the public domain.
There you go. Well, I'll tell you what, I hope you had a great Christmas and you have a continued Happy New Year in 2026. Keep doing this great music and we'll keep playing it on the radio. I appreciate the time tonight and it's been fun.
Thank you so much, Tim. I very much appreciate it.
You
God
are
bless.
welcome. Rick Lee Vincent, this is Picture on the Mantle, and then Forever is Real is coming up next on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Mantle. Faces behind the glass, dimly lit memories of a quickly fading past. There's a picture on the mantle, the folks in black and white, so young and so strong, with a future glowing bright. Oh, our guiding light. They gave us so much, they gave us everything, from love and confidence, young lives full of dreams. For this they asked nothing and surrounded us with praise, taught us to be happy in 1,000 different ways, and how we remember those days. Now the years have passed, only memories remain, and only a few of us even remember their names. There's a picture on the mantle, and it just doesn't seem fair that you and I faces behind the glass. Dimly lit memories of a quickly fading past. Oh, fading fast. They gave us so much. They gave us everything, from love and confidence, young lives full of dreams. For this, they asked nothing and surrounded us with praise. Taught us to be happy in 1,000 different ways, and how we remember those days.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
We're much more than a boy meets girl, so much more than you rock my world. Our love's destiny, our love's meant to be. We know the way that we feel forever is real. Forever, that's what we say. Forever, it'll always be this way. Forever, fate can't conceal that forever, forever is real. I remember the day that we met. We were so young, but I'll never forget when we started out holding hands. Now we're making lifelong plans. Our love's grown stronger than steel. Forever is real. Forever, that's what we say. Forever, it'll always be this way. Forever, time will reveal that forever, forever is real. And there'll never be a time that you're not on my mind. We know that fate can conceal that forever, forever is real. And now we've made it up to the top, where we know our love will, it will never stop. We climbed up to the peak, made it all the way to complete. Now the stars can reveal forever is real. Forever, that's what we say. Forever, it'll always be this way. Forever, time will reveal that forever, forever is real.
is Rick Lee Vincent. Thank you for doing the program tonight, my friend. I sure do appreciate your time. And he's in Las Vegas, Nevada, safe and warm in the Nevada desert. How about that? And we are still getting a lot of snow. We still got a lot of snow to melt. We got over a foot of snow in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world this week. And there's more coming up the East Coast. You guys stay safe and warm. But if you're planning a trip to Branson, you can check out the full weekly weather forecast on the homepage at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. And after this live program is over, you can check out the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is also at the top of the homepage of my website, and Rick Lee Vincent's interview will be in there as well. You can listen to the interview over and over again. If you're just getting tuned in, I've got another great radio interview with another guy named Rick. Rick Ivanoff will be with me at the bottom half of this next hour in about 20 minutes or so. This next gentleman is Eddie Johnson. He's going to kick off tonight's Triple Play Thursday, hour number 2, with a great tune he recorded when he was 19. This is called Wants and Needs from Eddie Johnson on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I need a bottle, I need a glass, I need something strong to forget my past. I need a bar, I need a band, I'll tip a song with this 20 in my hand. I need a cool, calm country song to make me feel like I ain't all alone. I need a woman to hold me tight, drive me home at the end of the night. 'Cause there's a lot of things I need, like a little more money and a good black label whiskey. Well, the good Lord says not to want it, it'll set you free. But I can't ignore my wants and needs. I need the gas of my truck, ride them lanes and burn that black top up. I need a roll out of town, a southern gal to turn my frown upside down. And we'll dance in the moonlight, Delta breeze sure makes me feel alive. We'll fill them up, we'll knock them down like a ball of yarn. We're getting on well, 'cause there's a lot of things I need, like a good-looking woman sitting next to me. Well, the good Lord says not to want it, it'll set you free. But I can't ignore my wants and needs. Yeah, I can't ignore my wants and needs.
Song number 2.
Some kids grow up wearing Superman capes, flying circles around the house. Some kids wear out a time-fitted tape till they know every word to break down. For some, it's dropping back like Joe Montana, front yard yelling go deep. If they could look up at the one they look up to, most kids would give anything. They say don't meet your heroes, they'll only let you down. Well, I swear mine picked me up more times than I could count. If you'd seen the way you loved me, I bet you'd understand. Whoever some hardwood, fast as the Talladega straightaway. He never missed a Coke bottle with a BB gun. We'd high-five when we saw it break. He held his tears so he could wipe mine. The day that Grandpa said goodbye, and he showed me how to love a woman when he looked into Mama's eyes. They say don't meet your heroes, they'll only let you down. Well, I swear mine picked me up more times than I could count. If you seen the way you love me, I bet you'd understand. Whoever said don't meet your heroes ain't never met my old man. There'll never be no books about him. You'll never see him on TV. But if you want to beat the best there ever was, then he's the one to beat. They say don't meet your heroes, they'll only let you down. Well, I swear mine picked me up more times than I could count. If you'd seen the way you love me, I bet you'd understand. Whoever said don't meet your heroes, I ain't never met my old man. I ain't never met my old man.
I had a great radio interview with that very talented young man last year in 2025. His name is Eddie Johnson. Eddie Johnson Music is where you can find him on social media. That is called Don't Meet Your Heroes. And before that, Wants and Needs. He recorded Wants and Needs when he was 19. He's a little bit older than that now. He is a Nashville recording artist. And you can check out a great video to Don't Meet Your Heroes on my TV channel. That is ICTV. That stands for Indie Country Television. That tab is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. It is one continuous great independent artist country music video after another. There are no YouTube ads or anything like that. They are YouTube videos. If you want to get your video on Indie Country Television, send me an email to IndieCountryTelevision@yahoo.com. I would love to see you in action and let the world see you in action as well. The third song in the triple play for Eddie Johnson is his brand new single out to radio. It is called Big Red Truck on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Granddaddy was a blue-collar man, spent all his life just working with his hands. He dropped out of high school to work on cars. Bought the truck used back in '94, had a rusty tailgate and a dent in the door, but he fixed her up and he made that chrome shine. And we rolled down the highway singing George Jones. Couple good old boys just joking and carrying on. Some people say you can't buy happiness. That big red truck is the closest I'll ever get. It was the end of the year, senior prime. Me and Jenny were going strong. I pulled up to her house just about 6. You should have seen her blue eyes, the satin dress, and my bow tie. Some things are just picture perfect. And we rolled down the highway singing George Jones. Somewhere in between intro. Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country. Heart heavy walking empty streets, doing good but no one sees. Eyes skeptical, minds deceived, kindness question disbelief. Will they ever look past the veil, see the warmth beyond cold hair, benevolent deeds lost in the wind, every glance an unearned sin, woman striving to mend the tears, but everyone thinks she doesn't care. Her pure heart caught in the fog of a world that judges wrong, cries for help through silence heard, but every gesture doubted words, hands stretched out, connections missed, in the shadows they persist. Maybe one day they'll open eyes, realize kindness wears no disguise, see beyond their own small frame, that love can exist without claim. Woman striving to mend the tears, but everyone thinks she doesn't care. Her pure heart caught in the fog of a world that judges wrong. Woman striving to mend the tears, but everyone thinks she doesn't care. Her pure heart caught in the fog of a world that judges wrong.
Song number 2.
They talk in circles, I just stand in the square. My voice like a whisper in a room full of stairs. They think I'm the punchline, don't see my heart break, but I'm stronger than the jokes that they carelessly make. Counting their smiles as they laugh at my pain, a puppet in their story, dancing in the rain. But I found my backbone, it's carved out of stone. This ain't their stage, it's their twisted games.
Her name is Bridget B. Nanty. That is called Twisted Games. And before that, another great tune called A World That Judges Wrong. She's got a beautiful music and a beautiful voice. And she's got some beautiful comments, too, on social media as we are live right now on KICR Indie Country Radio. Over on YouTube, I am live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. And I'm also live on Facebook as well. Bridget's internet's acting a little wonky tonight. She was over in my YouTube, but I had to bug out of there. But we'll catch her on the replay. We'll post that after the live show is over tonight as well. I recently had a great radio interview with Bridget B. Nanty just a few weeks ago. You can check it out in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. The third song in her triple play is brand new. I thought it was interesting, and I told her I would love to play this. It's got a neat story about how things went down with another DJ, and so things went down with me and her really well, and they still are. But this guy, I'm telling you what, she calls him a country Barney, and you got to check this song out. It is the third one in the triple play for Bridget B. Nanty. It is called Country Barney on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
DJ from Houston slid me his number, spun me around in the neon clutter. Then he vanished quicker than a camera flash, left me completely confused. What was that? Is he booked up every weekend, or just scared of catching feelings? Keeps on playing low-class behavior, then he comes off like you're to blame. What is his deal? What is his game? Acts like a king, doesn't know my name. Thinks he's a god, honey, that's trouble. More like the country version of Barney Rubble. What is his deal, boy? Make it make sense. Big hat, big talk, zero follow through. Miss thinks he's a storm, he's a mud puddle. Country little Barney, bless his heart and his ego. He could say busy, he could say he's wrong. Instead playing childish games all day long. Curates playlists, can't curate a personality. All that swagger, baby, all that talk, backed up with nothing but social media fake. Maybe he's shy, maybe he's scared, maybe his phone fell down the stairs, or maybe he's just one more tall tale. Small time legend, love life fail. What is his deal? What is his game? Acts like a king, doesn't know my name. Thinks he's a god, honey, that's trouble. More like the country version of Barney Rubble. What is his deal, boy? Make it make sense. Big hat, big talk, zero follow through. Mess thinks he's a storm, he's a mud puddle. Country little Barney, bless his heart and his ego.
To the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Triple Play Thursday. That means every artist on the show tonight gets 3 songs in a row played, and you're going to get to hear the story behind these next 3 songs with my good friend Rick Ivanhoff from Canada. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well, Tim. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. I hope you had a great Christmas and are having a great 2026 so far.
So far, so good.
So far, we're a month in, and boy, I'll tell you what, it has flown by already. January is almost over with. How about that?
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is. And time sure flies when you're having fun. And I was telling you off the air, I'm in year number 14 of doing this program and never know who I'm going to meet along the way. Well, here a while back, I met this young lady, Kaylin McGee, and I interviewed her. And she said, well, I've got this friend. He might be interested in being on your show and sending over some music. And here you are tonight, Rick Ivanhoff.
Well, I'm really pleased. I'm really, and Kaylin is a wonderful person, and I'm really glad that she referred me.
She is. Now, this I don't know about you two, and that's how did you guys meet?
She was just basically a friend of the family.
Okay, awesome. Well, it takes that in this crazy music business. You got to know somebody that knows somebody, kind of, don't you, to get heard, get discovered, get your stuff out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what got you started into music, and tell us about how long you've been doing it, too.
Well, I started playing, back in about 1972.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'm dating myself here, so it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Wrote my first song probably about 1973, and it's been going ever since.
Okay. I was 10 years old in 72, so I'm dating myself right there. I'll tell you how old I am. But, to me, age is just a number. Talent is talent, and you deserve to be heard. You got some great songs that you sent over. And like I said, you're not new to the business, but you could probably teach others a little bit about songwriting and making melodies and that kind of thing, too, huh?
Yep, I guess so.
Yeah.
For me, what happens is it basically, you just sit down. I sit down with my guitar, and sometimes, when you're lucky, a melody just starts coming into your head, and then the lyrics start flowing, and then sometimes it comes out easily, sometimes it takes a little while, but that's basically the process for me.
Absolutely. And after all of those years, you probably still have what's called writer's block, but then all of a sudden, stuff starts flowing, and then it just keeps coming, huh?
Yeah, you go through different periods. Sometimes you do have writer's block, and it's hard to focus on it, but sometimes things just come to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you write songs as well as instrumental tracks for TV and media in many different styles. It says it ranges from soft rock, folk, Canadiana, country, and rock and roll. Now, I want to ask you about Canadiana. I know about Americana because we're in America here, but Canadiana, tell us about that genre.
Well, it's basically like Americana, but it's more geared towards the Canadian vibe.
Okay.
We have a huge country, and each region has its own influences, so to speak. So the East Coast is influenced a lot by the Celtic sound, a lot of fiddles, a lot of Irish and Scottish influences on the East Coast, and then the West Coast is influenced a lot by the California sound, and there's everything in between.
Okay. Yeah, we've got that even here in California. There's that Bakersfield sound that Buck Owens started that used to host Hee Haw with Roy Clark.
That's right. And then Dwight Yoakam picked up on that.
Yep. Absolutely. I love that. Well, you got a big talent pool up there in Canada, and I've talked about that lots on this program, and I was telling you some of the Canadians before we got on the air that I've interviewed, and Kaylin McGee being one of them, too, that turned me on to you. So you've got a great talent pool up there in Canada. It runs pretty deep.
Yes, it does, for sure. We've got a lot of great talent up here.
Yep. Now, going back to when you started performing back even in the 70s, have you been singing that whole time? At what point did you say, hey, I think I've got a voice, or did somebody tell you you've got a voice to sing, or what?
Well, my main thing was I always wanted to be a songwriter. I never thought I was a great singer, but I always wanted to be a songwriter. People always told me that, I was a good writer. So I went to Nashville back in the mid-'90s, and I started pitching my stuff down there. And I walked along Music Row, knocking on doors of different publishers. And one door I knocked on, it was a company called Opryland Music Group, and the guy invited me in. We sat down. He actually listened to 10 of my songs.
Wow.
And it was amazing. Then after it was over, he offered me a staff songwriting deal on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
So he said I would have been writing for all the major artists, people at that time that were just starting out were like Blake Shelton and Faith Hill and stuff like that.
Yep.
People like that were just starting out. But I had life circumstances at the time prevented me from moving to Nashville, so
I wasn't able to accept that position. But boy, it sure was a boost in my just to know that somebody thought I could be a hit songwriter was an amazing feeling.
Isn't that something? You know, that's great to hear because I talk about this all the time. You know, radio has changed so much over the years, too, in the way that it's done. You know, you can't walk into a program director's office now like Loretta Lynn did back in the day with a copy of Coal Miner's Daughter and hand it to them and ask them to play it on the radio. That just hardly doesn't happen anymore. So, you know, to actually hear, though, that you went out and physically knocked doors and got some good response, that makes these artists that I play on the radio feel good because there are still people that will open their doors and open their hearts to you and listen to you, aren't there?
Absolutely. You just have to be courteous and be prepared. And, of course, be prepared for no's. But no's will eventually lead to yeses.
Yep, absolutely. And, boy, we sure appreciate the yeses when we get them, too, because you hear a lot of no's, and I hear it, too. You know, I send my show out to a lot of other radio stations to get syndicated and picked up on, and a lot of times you don't hear anything back. You know, I call it crickets. So it's good when you get some response. That's awesome.
Absolutely. You just got to keep trying. That's all you got to do.
You bet. Your songs are going to get some good response tonight. I guarantee you that. They're fantastic. So tell us a little bit about your writing style. Are you more lyric-based? Do you have to hear a hook or a melody, or is it kind of maybe a combination of both for you?
For me, it's basically a combination. Like I say, sometimes a lyric will come to my mind, but mostly it's a melody will come to my mind, a chord progression, and then once I have that sort of down in my brain, then the lyrics will start flowing. So it just kind of happens automatically. It's almost like I'm a channel from somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what I call it is God-given talent that you're showing to the world. You know, you get to tell these stories that resonate with you. It could be a story about your life, or in music or country music especially, it could even be a fictional story that people can relate to. And you can do all kinds of things with music, but it sure is therapeutic for people. It heals. It brings back sad memories, good times, all of that, doesn't it?
Music is a wonderful medium. It, like you said, it, you know, happy, sad, joyful, everything.
Absolutely.
It moves you.
Your songs, it says, are available to record by artists who are looking to record a song, and you're adding new songs regularly. I was telling you before we got started about my KICR Songwriter Showcase. It's for demo songs like you make, and you maybe want to do a duet and write that, or you know, just whatever the song may be, and you can put that on there, and I'll build you a music player that can hold up to 500 songs, and then underneath that music player will be your email address, and if they like your song, they can reach out to you, and you guys can work out the details on it.
Well, I'm looking forward to submitting some songs there, that's for sure.
I'll get you hooked up with that after we get off here tonight. That's going to be awesome. So welcome to the KICR Songwriter Showcase. Now, let me ask you this now, too. Do you have any brothers and sisters or family that's musically inclined, maybe sing, play, or write songs like you?
Yeah, my both my brothers, I have two brothers, and they both play and sing. My older brother, he plays, but he doesn't write. And my younger brother writes, and he's very good as well. And I guess we got it from my father, because my father used to be in a band back in the 50s.
Okay.
And yeah, he used to play in the bars in downtown Toronto, and I guess I got that gene from him.
How about that? That is awesome. That's why I asked that question. I love hearing that. You know, we get so much from our parents and our grandparents, don't we? And I hear it from these young artists, especially that I interview. I've interviewed as young as 10 on my program. Many 10, 11, 12, 14-year-olds have been on this program. And it's their parents and their grandparents that really even almost push them to do something in the world of music because they see that talent. And there's nothing better than having that family support when you're trying to do this thing either, huh?
Boy, that's for sure. Family support means everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's talk about your first song, and this is probably a good description of you. It's called Man Inside the Song. Tell us about it.
Man Inside the Song is basically a philosophical song about the journey of life. And I don't know what else to say about it, except it's basically a deep song, you know, thinking about your journey as you go along, the journey of life, and how when you meet other people, how everybody that you meet can impart some wisdom to you or has something to share with you. and to take those lessons that, from other people and incorporate it into your life, learn from them, things like that.
Boy, isn't that the truth? And how you put that together in 3 minutes and 15 seconds and can tell that story blows me away every time when I look at the timing of a song. So that's good stuff. And we sure don't take for granted the people that we meet along the way in this life either. You know, God puts people in our path for a reason. I totally believe that. And you're here for a reason tonight. One of the reasons is because of Kaylin McGee, but another reason is because I can say New Country's Best, our tagline behind your music. It's that good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to play Man Inside the Song, Rick Ivanhoff, and then we're going to come back and talk about two more of his songs on this Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Driving down this dusty road, I don't know where I'm bound, but I'll just keep moving on until the sun goes down. Strumming on this old guitar, it sure's been good to me. So I'll stay on this dusty road. Tomorrow I may see where I'm bound. I gotta keep moving on until I've found the man inside the song where I'm bound. I gotta keep moving on until I've found the man inside the song. Now strangers come and strangers go, I guess I'm one myself. And people that you meet sometimes you just put on the shelf. But each one's got something to share, you just can't let it be. Tomorrow's just another day, but tomorrow I may see where I'm bound. I gotta keep moving on until I've found the man inside the song where I'm bound. I gotta keep moving on until I've found the man inside the song. Where I'm bound, I gotta keep moving on till I found the man inside the song. Now I don't know what life will bring to a man like me, and often things just don't seem real, even things I see. And I know this dusty road is full of curves and bends, so I just hope I live to go to the very end. That's where I'm bound. Gotta keep moving on until I found the man inside the song where I'm bound. Gotta keep moving on till I found the man inside the song.
His name is Rick Ivanhoff. That is called Man Inside the Song, and you just heard the story behind it, and kind of a circle of life type song, and that is a great song, my friend.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, you're welcome. And so have you done any big productions, anything for television maybe that we would know that's been on a movie or a miniseries or anything like that?
The stuff I write basically gets used in like cable programming, like I'm trying to think of some of these storage wars or catfish, fishing with your fist or stuff like that.
I've watched those actually. They call it hillbilly hand fishing down in Oklahoma.
There you go, stuff like that. But I've had a couple of tracks in. There's a. Hope I can say this on the air, but it's not bad. It's not dirty. It's a TV series called Schitt's Creek.
I've watched that one too.
Okay, so I got a couple of tracks in that. series, and I've
Nice.
got music in NFL programming, NHL programming.
Wow.
Well, yeah, stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
I'm big time into sports. The people that know this show and watch me on TikTok see all my sports tattoos. They're all sports, and I have Patrick Mahomes tattooed on my left arm, believe it or not. So.
There you go. That's great.
I grew up about 90 miles from Kansas City, Missouri, and we didn't have a good year last year in 2025, but we'll be back this year. I'm sure we'll be back big time.
Well, you won a couple of years ago, so
Yes, we did. You probably are like most Canadians and like hockey. That's probably your sport, isn't it?
absolutely. I'm a Maple Leafs fan all the way.
There you go. And by the way, you're in Ontario, not too far from Toronto. And I was telling you, One Ugly Cowboy, a great country rock group up there. I was the first DJ to put them on the radio, and I've interviewed them about 6 times. So Richard and Jane, they're fantastic. And Jane was also an actress and in many series and stuff like that.
That's cool. So cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat when you have a song that ends up in something like that. That's got to make you feel really good and keep going. And now you've probably got a lengthy resume as long as you've been doing it and all those good things you've had going on in the past.
Well, not too bad. I've appeared on television. My old band, we did a thing called Breakfast TV. It's broadcast out of Toronto, and it's broadcast all over Ontario, so has a large audience. And then I did Global News at Noon. We did a couple of songs on that. It was broadcast nationally across the country.
Nice. You're
Pretty cool.
You're pretty good at these radio interviews too.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, you've probably done a few, huh?
I've done a few, yep.
Yep. There's a lot of great stations up there in Canada. In fact, I take on a lot of other shows, and I've got a buddy up there in Canada that does this countdown every week. It's a top 30 countdown up there in Canada. It's called Hot Tracks, and he does a fantastic job. I love his radio voice too, you know, and that's what I'm always listening for in broadcast is the voice of a lot of these folks. And you probably are listening to that too when you hear music and you're like, boy, I'd sure wish they'd record one of my songs too, huh?
You betcha.
Yeah. So we'll see if we can't make that happen in this KICR Songwriter Showcase for you. Talk about this second and third song. We got Dream Away for the second one. Tell us about it.
Well, Dream Away is basically a song about watching a child grow up and watching a child sleep and all the things that he's going to have to deal with in his life as he grows up. Mm-hmm. But it's a very, it's a beautiful song, actually.
Awesome. I like to try to catch up on sleep. Sometimes that doesn't happen as an adult. So you take it for granted as a child. And in kindergarten, they always had that nap time thing, you know. Now I wish we had that as an adult.
Boy, welcome to the club.
I know. Would you like to go dancing? That's a great question, but it's a great song. That's the title of the third one. Tell us about it.
Well, would you like to go dancing? I wrote, I saw an ad on the side of a bus shelter. It was like an ad, and there was a picture of a girl in like a country bar. She had a short skirt on, and she was like dancing, but it was, the photograph caught her kind of dancing, and it was like a still photograph of her dancing. So that's basically what spurred the song.
Okay, awesome. Isn't that amazing, too? Just a still photograph, or I've talked about, you know, you can drive down these country roads and back roads or highways or whatever. A road sign can become a song. It's just crazy how that works in the world of music, huh?
I've done that, too.
Yeah. Well, that is awesome. Well, man, this has been a fun interview. Keep doing your thing, and I'm glad Kaylin hit you up about me up about you, and thanks for doing the show tonight. I appreciate the time.
Thank you very much, Tim. I really appreciate this, and I wish you all the best.
You're welcome. Tell us where folks can reach Rick Ivanhoff if they want to check more of you out on social media before we get you in the KICR Songwriter Showcase.
Well, my website is www.rickivanhoff.com. That's Rick, and then IVANOFF.com. Or you can just Google my name, and you'll find all sorts of stuff about me, music and everything else.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you for doing the program tonight, and keep in touch, and we'll definitely see you on the radio, because anybody that I accept into the KICR Songwriter Showcase also goes on the radio on my show called Demo Listen Derby. So we'll put you in the Demo Listen Derby show.
Fantastic. That's a great name. How catchy is that?
Thank you. I thought of that myself. I'm kind of proud of it.
Terrific. That's great.
Well, thank you so much for doing the show tonight, and we'll be seeing you around the corner. Rick Ivanhoff. This is called Dream Away, and Would You Like to Go Dancing? Coming up next on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Close your eyes, my little one. Tomorrow's one more day. You can go and run around the way that young ones play. 'Cause soon enough you'll grow up and you'll have to find your way. So dream, 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 dream away. Dream away. Your world is so simple, you hardly have a care. And all that you discover, you come to us to share. But as you're getting older, there's new loads you must bear. So dream, 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 dream away. Dream away. Every time I see your face, there's sparkle in your eyes. And when I feel your warm embrace, it's then I realize that even though you're carefree now, forever it won't last. Grab a hold of what you see, the future's coming fast. Find a dream and cling to it, sleep in where you lay, and dream, 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 dream away. Dream away. So close your eyes, my little one. Tomorrow's one more day. You can go and run around the way that young ones play. 'Cause soon enough you'll grow up and you'll have to find your way. So dream, 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 dream away. Dream, 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 dream away. Dream, 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 dream away.
Another hour of the best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
There's a girl over there with a short skirt on, doing a little dance to the DJ's song. Well, I might have walked by without saying a word, but instead I walked up and I said, have you heard about the new club that's opened on the south side of town? They're bringing in bands from all around. Would you like to go with me? Wanna hear that country sound? We'll go dancing, yeah, what'll it be? I'll two-step with you if you slow dance with me. We'll get a little bit crazy. Would you like to go dancing with me? Ain't I seen you before in a red Mustang, kicking up dust like a hurricane? Kane Brown on your radio, with your foot on the gas, hey, she really can go. Well, I've been watching and waiting for just the right time, wishing and hoping I can make you mine. Come on, throw me your keys, baby, I'll take you dancing tonight. We'll go dancing, yeah, what'll it be? I'll two-step with you if you slow dance with me. We'll get a little bit crazy. Would you like to go dancing with me? It's Friday night and the sun's gone down. Some money, we can go to town. Let me show you the place where the music's nice and loud. We'll go dancing, yeah, what'll it be? I'll two-step with you if you slow dance with me. We'll get a little bit crazy. Would you like to go dancing with dancing? Yeah, what'll it be? I'll two-step with you if you slow dance with me. We'll get a little bit crazy. Would you like to go dancing with me? We'll get a little bit crazy. Would you like to go dancing with me? We'll get a little bit crazy. Would you like to go dancing with me? Would you like to go dancing? Dancing with me. Dancing with me. Would you like to go dancing?
His name is Rick Ivanoff. He's a great singer, great songwriter, and he's a great artist as well. I'll tell you what, he's got some great stuff going on, and it was fun having him on the program tonight. Thank you, Rick, for doing that. Thank you, Kaylin McGee, for turning me on to Rick Ivanoff. He is fantastic, and you can check out his demos in the KICR Songwriter Showcase. That tab is on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and you can hear his demos playing on the Demo Listen Derby. You can either hit that tab on my website or you can download the Zeno FM app. It is Zeno FM, and just search the Demo Listen Derby and it'll pop right up, and you'll hear over 600 or 700 songs. I think we just passed 700 in the showcase playing in rotation right now, and Rick's got several in there, so he is on the Demo Listen Derby as well. Welcome to hour number 3 of the Tim Kelly Show from KICR IndieCountryRadio.com and from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. You can check me out live on TV on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll even notify you when you hit that bell notification of my next show, which will be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central Time. We call it New Music Friday. You can check me out live on Facebook on my personal account and live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Clifton Bryan is going to kick off hour number 3 with a great tune called All You Need from KICR Indie Country Radio and the Tim Kelly Show, playing new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
6 o'clock in the morning, alarm clock's running away. I gotta get out of bed. I can't wait to start my day. There's breakfast on the table. It's been there since I woke up, and she's waiting for me and pours coffee in my cup. All you need to do is hold her tight. All you need to do is look her in those eyes. All you need to do is take it slow for the the rest of your life. It's all you need to do. It's all you need to do. It's been a long, hard day. When she walks in the door, now it's written on her face, she can't take anymore. All you need to do is hold her tight. All you need to do is look her in those eyes. All you need to do is take it slow for the rest of your life. It's all you need to do. All you need to do. All you need to do is hold her tight. All you need to do is look her in those eyes. All you need to do is take it slow for the rest of your life. It's all you need to do. All you need to do.
Song number 2.
1, 2, 3. Well, it was late at night down on the Mississippi line. My buddies and me having us a real good time. Then over there he said, hey man, would you like a shot? To give me 1, give me 2, give me 5. It's time to have a party down on the Mississippi line. 'Cause there ain't nothing like hanging out with the boys. We're just talking about cars and women, all our toys. And if you want to know just how to have a real good time, I'll get your ass out down on the Mississippi line. I'll show 'em, boy. Now we were spinning brim and we were sipping that homemade wine. Then old Tommy yelled, hey y'all, I think I got a bite. Well then he pulled out his pistol, took a shot in the dark, and I jumped up and grabbed my achy breaky heart. Damn them boys, I think we're having us a real good time. Yeah, 'cause there ain't nothing like hanging out with the boys. We're just talking about cars and women and all our toys. And if you want to know just how to have a real good time, I'll get your ass out down on the Mississippi line. Oh, take it, fella. good time. I'll get your ass out down on the Mississippi line. Oh, take me home, boy.
Once again, his name is Clifton Bryan. Clifton Bryan Music is where you can find him. That is called Mississippi Line and All You Need. Before that, I'll have one more song in just a second, but I want to tell you that Clifton was a special guest on my program last year in 2025, although it has not been that long ago. So you can search that interview in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is at the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and that's also where the two interviews from tonight's show will land as well. The third song from Clifton Bryan is called Me Time on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I'm just sitting on a riverbank, listening to a little Hank. I'm puffing on something dank, yeah, with some Tennessee in my drink. I don't care what time it is, no, I just want to sit and fish. Ain't gonna think about her today, I'll let her memory just fade away. I need a little me time, something strong just to clear my mind. I'll take her right across the Alabama line. I get to bobbing in some moonshine. I know they say that time is money, I'm slowly fading out Tennessee, honey. She won't get a second or a dime, I'ma spend it on me time. She is too much sipping and I gotta piss. I think she ran all the good old miss. It's a damn shame, but it is what it is. She took my heart and broke everything in it. The bank accounts ain't got a damn thing in them. Was on their way, gonna be here in a minute. I told this fool, don't drink everything in it. 'Cause I need a little me time, something strong just to clear my mind. I'll take her right across the Alabama line. I get to bobbing in some moonshine. I know they say that time is money, I'm slowly fading out Tennessee, honey. She won't get a second or a dime, I'ma spend it on me time. Take it, boys. Something strong just to clear my mind. I'll take her right across the Alabama line. Yeah, it's bobbing in some moonshine. I know they say that time is money, I'm slowly fading out Tennessee, honey. She won't get a second or a dime, I'ma spend it on me time. I'm towing on the gas line, get to reeling in some me time. Yeah, I'm floating on cloud nine, just soaking up the me time. Oh, here I go. Watch my speed. I'm out of here, man.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs. There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
And this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country. scene. Speakers blasting, cooler packed, mud on the tires, and we ain't looking back. Yeah, hands in the air when the beat drops loud. We turn it up when the sun goes down. We raise it up like Friday night. Boots in the dirt and the fire's burning bright. Sing it loud, don't care who sees. It's back road parties where we feel free. Shake the ground, let the good times hit. If you ain't sweating, you ain't lived it yet. Bonfire crackling in the tailgate shade. Somebody jumped in the creek by mistake. Uncle Maddie's dancing with a boot in hand, and someone turned the dog bowl into a beer can. Yeah, hands in the air when the beat drops loud. We turn it up when the sun goes down. We raise it up like Friday night. Boots in the dirt and the fire's burning bright. Sing it loud, don't care who sees. It's back road parties where we feel free. Shake the ground, let the good times hit. If you ain't sweating, you ain't lived it yet. Yeah. One more round, one more song. Ain't going home till the fire's gone. Boots in the dust and the night's still young. We broke 3 chairs and the vibe's still strong. We raise it up like Friday night. Boots in the dirt and the fire's burning bright. Sing it loud, don't care who sees. It's back road parties where we feel free. Shake the ground, let the good times hit. If you ain't sweating, you ain't lived it yet. Uncle Maddie's still going, I'll bet.
Number 2.
Yeah, you pull the play with the sideways grin. Truck bed shaking with your rowdy friends. I tripped on a log, nearly dropped my cup. You caught my hand and you pulled me up. Now the music's loud, but I only hear you laughing at my two-step, missing a shoe. You stole my hat, I stole your beer. We're laughing so loud the whole creek can hear. Mud on my boots, but your hands in mine. This tailgate crush got me feeling just fine. Somebody scorched all the burgers and buns, but I swear this night's still the best kind of fun. I don't even care, cause you're leaning close, whispering something about who you love most. This party's wild, but it's plain to see all the fun out here just leads back to me. You stole my hat, I stole your beer. We're laughing so loud the whole creek can hear. Mud on my boots, but your hands in mine. This tailgate crush got me feeling just fine. Stars come out and the crowd dies down. It's just you and me with the crickets around. Forget the noise, boy, I've had enough. This tailgate night turned into love. You stole my hat, I stole your beer. We're laughing so loud the whole creek can hear. Mud on my boots, but your hands in mine. This tailgate crush got me feeling just fine. Yeah, this tailgate crush turned into a night where the sparks in the fire met the sparks in your eyes.
She turns the this radio program into an instant party. Allie Ray is rocking the house. That is called Tailgate Crush. And before that, another tune called Back Road Party. We're having a party right now. Allie Ray is live with me over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. Come give her a like and a follow. It is ALY, capital RHAE, Allie Ray, all one word. And she posts a lot of cool content on TikTok, and she's got a lot of cool music as well. I'm playing 3 of those cool songs tonight on Triple Play Thursday. The third song to complete her Triple Play is her latest single out to radio. It is called Ain't For Me To See from Allie Ray on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
This old Bible's worn, pages thin, coffee's gone cold, lights rolling in. 4 walls listen when I bow my head. Feels like I'm talking to silence instead. The seeds don't sprout in a day. God works slow in His own way. I've been down on my knees with nothing but time, praying Your voice would cross over mine. It's a long, quiet wait, but I still believe Your answer is coming. It just ain't for me to see. Rain don't rush, but it feeds the ground. A river runs steady without a sound. I'll hold on through the midnight hours, 'cause faith grows roots when the storm clouds tower. So I'll trust when the thunder won't speak. Heaven's delay don't mean I'm beat. I've been down on my knees with nothing but time, praying Your voice would cross over mine. It's a long, quiet wait, but I still believe Your answer is coming. It just ain't for me to see. Like thunder that rolls but don't bring rain, Your silence still speaks. It ain't in vain. I hold my ground through the hardest night, 'cause faith is walking without the sight. I've been down on my knees with nothing but time, praying Your voice would cross over mine. The silence don't shake me, it strengthens my plea. Your answer is coming, Lord, You're still with me. I'll keep waiting on an answer, 'cause I know You still hear me.
You're listening to The Tim Kelly Show's Triple Play Thursday on KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's Best.
Looking in the glass, I see a weary face, a shadow of a man who's lost in empty space. Thought I'd find my way, thought I had the plan, but here I stand alone, staring at this man. Bills piling high, and the weight's getting tough. Life's thrown the punches, but I've had enough. For familiar with the struggle. It's a road worn thin, searching for redemption, but I'm lost within. Oh, the man in the mirror, he's haunting me tonight, wishing for a way just to make things right. Sick and tired of being sick and tired, longing for a change, need a spark to be inspired. But the man in the mirror, he's got a heavy heart, caught in a cycle where dreams fall apart. Failed relationships, love's a ghost in my past. Promises made, but they never seem to last. Every face I see, a reminder of my pain. And here I am again, staring at my stain, chasing after pleasures just to drown the doubt. But the high fades fast, and it leaves me worn out. Is the sin worth the sorrow, the fleeting delight? Every night I pray for a way out of this fight. Oh, the man in the mirror, he's haunting me tonight, wishing for a way just to make things right. Sick and tired of being sick and tired, longing for a change, need a spark to be inspired. But the man in the mirror, he's got a heavy heart, caught in a cycle where dreams fall apart. Anxiety grips me, and depression weighs me down. Every smile feels like wearing a frown. Money's tight, and the struggles run deep. In this lonely silence, it's a hard road to keep. I can't take this life where the shadows loom wide, so I'm reaching for the light. No more wanting to hide. I'm ready for a change, gonna face my fears, put this man behind me, dry up all these tears. Gonna find my purpose, let the healing start. No more running circles, this time I'll play it smart. Gonna look beyond the surface, see the man I could be. Redemption's calling, it's time to set me free. So here's to the journey, here's to the climb, taking back my life, one step at a time. No more looking down at the man filled with sorrow. I'll rise from the ashes, embrace a new tomorrow. The man in the mirror, he won't cast a shadow. I'll find my way home through the highs and the lows. This time I'll stand tall, with hope leading the way. No more darkness around, I'm ready for the day.
Song number 2.
Sunrise over hills, casting golden rays. Meadow Bridge awakes in those simpler days. Roaming the streets from dusk till dawn, no curfews in sight. We were no one's pawns. No worries about tomorrow, just living for today. In this town where the heart never fades away. Oh, life was sweet down on Cowtown Road, going to the drive-in on Friday night, falling in love under those star-filled skies. We grew up together, enjoying and strife in this little town. We found the spice of life. Outhouses in the back, under the willow tree. Memories of childhood, wild and carefree. Racing cars at the lane, wearing out those brakes. To the girls in bikinis at Somersville Lake. Sunday mornings in church, we'd gather and sing, voices rising up like a bird on the wing. Oh, life was sweet down on Cowtown Road, going to the drive-in on Friday night, falling in love under those star-filled skies. We grew up together, enjoying and strife in this little town. We found the spice of life. We cheered for the Wildcats, the pride of our hearts, celebrating victories, always playing our parts. And when the Wildcats won that state championship, the whole town erupted in a wild, joyous trip. From Danny's to Hilton, we cheered through the night, tasting those sweet kisses under the moonlight. Every porch swing story, every whispered prayer, tied our lives together like the sweet summer air. No secrets kept hidden, nothing ever felt wrong. In Meadow Bridge, we found where we belong. Oh, life was sweet down on Cowtown Road, going to the drive-in on Friday night, falling in love under those star-filled skies. We grew up together, enjoying and strife in this little town. We found the spice of life. So here's to the memories, to the love that we grew, to the life that we lived, and the friendships we knew. In the heart of West Virginia, where the river bends its flow, life was truly sweet down on Cowtown Road, you know. Life was sweet down on Cowtown Road, you know.
His name is Brian Mullins. Brian Mullins Music is where you can find him on social media. That is called Cowtown Road. That is the 14th time I've played that song on the radio. And before that, another great tune called Man in the Mirror. Brian Mullins will be my special guest 1 week from tonight on another Triple Play Thursday edition of The Tim Kelly Show. You do not want to miss that radio interview. It is going to be fantastic, and you'll get to hear the stories behind these three particular songs we are playing tonight. And on Brian's website, and we'll get into that in the interview, you'll get to find another unique way to get the stories behind his songs as well. The third song to complete his triple play is his brand new single out to radio. It is called Religion, Money, and Her from Brian Mullins on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Just a single dad with a heart full of scars, trying to raise these kids without falling apart. The laughter that used to fill our home now echoes in memories where love has flown. Promises spoken in the glow of the night, now they're just shadows lost out of sight. But I stand strong, holding my children tight. Through the chaos and hurt, I'll be their light. Religion, money, and her, they all fell apart. The dreams we built together now breaking my heart. She never had anything to do with him ever. Left me here fighting, holding on forever. The kids ask me questions I can't seem to explain. How love can just leave, leaving nothing but pain. Why'd she walk away? What did we do wrong? These little souls searching for where they belong. I tell them they're precious, that I'll never go, but the weight of their hearts makes my own break slow. Courage in my voice, though I'm shivering inside, trying to be the anchor in this ruthless tide. Religion, money, and her, they all fell apart. The dreams we built together now breaking my heart. She never had anything to do with him ever. Left me here fighting, holding on forever. Now I'm searching for answers on this journey ahead. Through the tears and the laughter, the words left unsaid, I gather strength in the moments we share, building a future from the love that we dare. With every bedtime story, I stitch up the seams while painting new colors in these shattered dreams. Religion, money, and her, they all fell apart. The dreams we built together now breaking my heart. She never had anything to do with them ever. Left me here fighting, holding on forever. So here's to the nights when I'm down on my knees, praying for guidance in the soft evening breeze. With my kids by my side, we'll weather this storm, finding our way, keeping each other warm. In a world torn asunder, I hold on to the love with these three little blessings. I'll rise above.
This is Kaylin McGee, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
It's half past closing time, but she ain't ready to go home. He walks in the bar 'cause he didn't want to be alone. Well, what if, say, we find some other place to go? Well, it's just us two, let's take this night real slow. What if, say, we go walking downtown? There we were awake way after the sun went down. He said, take my hand and let's all dance. Don't you make a beat, 'cause you'll wake us up while we're rocking the moon to sleep. Years after that dance, they went down by the creek. They stayed up half the night, slept in the back of that SUV. She hadn't seen him in a while, but he still had that smile and said we had to skip the beat. Let's relive that night when it was just you and me. What do you say we go walking downtown? Let's stay awake way after the sun goes down. You can take my hand and we'll slow dance. We won't make a beat, 'cause you'll wake the sun up while we're rocking the moon to sleep.
2.
Hey, pretty girl, you broke your own heart. You should have known it from the start. Left your time and time before. So why'd you let him do it once more? You gotta go.
She is my good friend Taylor Joe. That is Taylor Joe Porter if you want to find her on social media. She is from Ohio, and that song is called Gone, and before that, Rockin' the Moon to Sleep. She will be a special guest 2 weeks from tonight on The Tim Kelly Show on another edition of Triple Play Thursday, and you'll get to hear the stories behind these three particular songs I'm playing tonight for Taylor Joe Porter. This is called Allie's Song, the third one in the Triple Play on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Listening to The Tim Kelly Show, Triple Play Thursday live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Well, it's been a long week, got some money to burn. Yeah, quitting time, this much I burned. Calling up friends, get them on down, 'cause it's 2-for-1 shots of Jack and Crown. Take me down to that honky-tonk color, where the beer is cold, but the girls are hotter. Cowboys are strong, but the drinks are stronger. Redneck wild. tired hand holding tight to the reins. One morning, young Blue felt something was wrong. Blinded by pain, off his horse he did fall. Swallowed by mountains, cactus, and rocks. Dreamily he fell into a rattlesnake wall. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, a close ticking sound. Get up, oh, get up from off of the ground. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, wake up, young Blue. The devil himself is staring at you. Big old black rattler, as dark as midnight, was coiled up between his legs, ready to strike. Trapped in his grip, Blue had just one thought: I'm dancing with death in a rattlesnake wall. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 hours went by, neither one trusting the other that night. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Blue took control. He said, you better back down, and on thy belly thou go. Well, the serpent thought twice, Blue's fear never shown. God told that devil, get back down below. Young cowboy Blue knew a lesson was taught. Have faith when you dance in the rattlesnake wall.
Her name is Ashley Westcott from Arizona. That is called Rattlesnake Waltz. And before that, another great tune called Honky Tonk Holler. We got one more from Ashley to complete her triple play, and it will be the last triple play of the evening. It is called Come On In, the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Do you think I don't know what you're feeling? Little secrets your eyes are revealing. You're not a man who likes walking the floor. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Call it love, call it fate, call it crazy. But what you see tonight ain't no lady. It's the other side you've never seen before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Gonna show you the way a woman loves a man. And baby, you will find you're holding heaven in your hand. 'Cause I'm gonna love you like no one loved you before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. I'm gonna love you like no one's loved you before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Oh, I'm gonna love you like no one's loved you before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door.
Once again, her name is Ashley Westcott from Arizona. That is called Come On In. It is time to close the door, turn out the lights on this radio program, and we have had a blast tonight on another Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. I want to thank my special guests, Rick Lee Vinson and Rick Ivanoff, for joining me on the program tonight. Tune in tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central Time for New Music Friday. My special guest will be Jim Lawrence from Shadow Creek Music and Luke Brown from Luke Brown and the Jubilee. I'll have great stories behind their songs and the best in new country music for New Music Friday. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make you cry. Turn back the pages of